All right, so our monthly payment is $195.84. Let's calculate what 10% of it is. And the easy way to do this, if we want to add an extra 10%, is to add on 1.10. That's 110%. So we're going to have 195.84 and 10% more. And this is the quick way of finding the answer without multiplying by 10% and then adding it to the 195.84. So if I do this, we are going to have a payment that is $215.42. All right, so now let's put this into our loan formula, and this time though our variable is going to be different. We still have $45,000 that we are financing. We are going to pay $215.42 a month for our monthly payments. But when I go up to my formula up here, what we don't know is the number of years. So this right here will be unknown. So everything else, though, will be filled in exactly the same as before. So we're still going to have 1 minus 1 plus 0.0325, 12, negative n times 12 and then 0.0325 over 12. All right, now we can cheat just a tad. I'll show you what I mean by that. So I'll rewrite all of this. One plus 0.0325 over 12 we've already done in our calculator up here. So it was this number right here, so I can bring that down 1.0027, 1.0027, I think it was 8333, yeah, 2708333. That doesn't look like a 3. And that is still being raised to the negative 12n. And the bottom is that same number without the 1 on it. Now at this point, this requires us to do a little more algebra than our previous questions do. First thing we want to do is divide out this number that's in front of parentheses and kind of get rid of it. So I'm going to divide it over here. And of course I also have to divide it on the left side. Over here, it's going to cancel out. So let me put 45,000 divided by 215.42 into the calculator. And that is 208.894 2531. And I no longer need the parentheses over here since there's nothing in front of it. So I'm just going to rewrite all this. All right, now the next thing we want to do to solve here is we want to get rid of this number that's in the denominator. And to get rid of something that's in the denominator, we multiply it on both sides. So I'm going to multiply my left side by 0.00270833, and then I'll multiply the right side by that 0.00270833. So let's see if I can figure out a way to, here's what I'll do. So we're taking this decimal and multiplying it times the 208.8942. And we're doing the same thing over here. But for the sake of room, I'm going to leave it like that. I get 0.565755. 199. Now on the right side, when I multiply by this decimal over on this side, it's just going to cancel out with this denominator. So we can just have the denominator go away. Next, I want to get rid of this 1. Since it's a positive 1, we're going to subtract 1 on both sides. So if we subtract 1, subtract 1 on both sides, we'll have 0.6575599 minus 1. I get negative 0.4342. 44801. Now one thing we got to notice is I still have this minus sign right here in front of this, so it's still negative for the moment. We're going to change it to positive real quickly. And we need it to be positive for our next step. Alright, so this is negative and this is negative, so I'm going to multiply through by negative 1. All that does is effectively change both sides to a positive. And we need a positive in order to do our next step. We want to get this out of the exponent. And to do that, we're going to have to use the logarithms from high school algebra. So we're going to do log of the left, and the log always goes in front. And we're going to do log of the right. All right, now, a logarithm allows us to take an exponent, like our negative 12n, this right here, and move it all the way to the front of the logarithm. So let's do that. So before I do that, though, just to make it easier to copy things down, I'm going to go ahead and put this in my calculator. You'll find a log button on your calculator. So we're going to click log and put 0.342244801 in. And that is negative 0.3622 65372. Now over here, as I said, I'm going to use this logarithmic property to move negative 12 into the front of the log. So it just comes out here. All right, now. Okay, now, n is our variable. The log is a function on our calculator. So this log of 1.00270833 is a number, just like the number that we got over here when we put it into our calculator. So I am going to put that log into my calculator and get that number, just like I got the number here on the left side. So I'm going to see what that is when I put it into the calculator. And I'm going to get 0.001 174 624. All right, now we are almost ready to solve this thing and finish it. But first, now I've got a number times the variable, and then I've got this number times that variable. I'm going to multiply the negative 12 and the 0.001174624 together. And I'm allowed to do that, just like multiplying 3, 4, and 5 together, and just multiplying the 3 and the 5 first before multiplying the 4. So if I multiply times negative 12, I get negative 0.014095949. And we have our n. Okay, so last step, let's divide out the number that's with our n. And we'll get n by itself, and we'll get the answer to our problem. All right, so when I put the left-hand side in my calculator, I get 25.7. So I've saved 4 years and some months there by adding 10% to my payment. Okay, now let's go to number 8, and again, I'll make a new video here.